The moment those two lines show up on a pregnancy test represents the start of an incredible journey for expectant mothers. But it also marks the onset of new worries about your child's growth and development and future well being. As your baby undergoes intricate development in the womb week by week, you can't help but feel anxious if your stress might somehow impact their nervous system growth, and whether interventions received during pregnancy, labor, and delivery could disrupt those delicate developmental processes. The great news is that emerging research and technology now empowers mothers to take control of those factors that are affecting their baby's neural health from conception straight through the fourth trimester and beyond. Heart rate variability tracking gives mothers an incredibly simple and effective way to gain insight into how their nervous system is managing stress, as well as how their infant's nervous system is growing and developing. So, if you want to learn exactly how stress and tension may be influencing your growing baby's nervous system and overall development, this video will explore the science guiding proactive steps towards nervous system regulation. This video is perfect for mothers who not only want to make sure that their nutritional and physical health is optimized during pregnancy, but also to ensure that their nervous system is well balanced, regulated, and capable of managing stress effectively as well. Doing so is not only good for both mom and the baby during pregnancy, but it also sets the stage for optimal postpartum outcomes for mom and through early childhood development for the baby. For so many women in our practice, they begin preparing for a healthy pregnancy and birth even before conception. And many of these mamas, their journeys with consistent neurologically focused chiropractic care started with preconception to help ensure that their bodies are primed and ready to create, grow, and sustain a pregnancy. These mamas, they made chiropractic care a routine part of their prenatal journey, but especially as they prepared for labor and for delivery, they knew that regular adjustments in chiropractic care could greatly help with pregnancy comfort, but also with the actual delivery of the baby. And they do. These women's bodies, they adapted so well to the changes that the body goes through during pregnancy, and we all know that birthing a baby is never truly easy, but so many of these mamas go on to have smooth, textbook, natural deliveries because their bodies are primed and prepared for it. Then it's baby's turn to get adjusted. Mom and dad have already experienced so many positives in their lives after being under care, and they know that chiropractic care can also greatly impact the trajectory of their baby's life right from the start. From working on improving their latch to hitting the poop button, chiro babies are truly incredible. All right. Let's get into the science of how it all works. So to appreciate how maternal health affects the development of the baby in the womb, it's important to first understand the crucial role of the nervous system and how that has an interplay into pregnancy. The autonomic nervous system, especially the vagus nerve, is responsible for coordinating almost every single essential function that supports infant growth and regulates the conditions within the womb. That intricate command center, it's responsible for ensuring that your baby receives the necessary oxygen and nutrients through the placenta, that it maintains a healthy heartbeat and temperature, that hormone levels are regulated, and so much more. But your nervous system, it acts as mission control. It works in overdrive during pregnancy especially to facilitate the proper development of the baby's brain, of their organ systems and tissues. But here's where things get incredibly fascinating. Your baby's nervous system remains interconnected to yours via the umbilical cord for power, for nourishment, for waste removal, but also for stress signals. Meaning you share much more than simply your DNA with your little one. The state of your nervous system directly impacts your baby's resting state during the first, second, and third trimesters. And here's the trouble with maternal stress and anxiety during that preconception phase and during pregnancy. The research is revealing that maternal anxiety and distress early in pregnancy can activate fight or flight pathways in the baby, flooding them with cortisol and norepinephrine, which can have an effect on the growing baby. And this can result in a cascade of challenges through those later development milestones for the baby. Likewise, even chronic tension interferes with the development of the nervous system that helps to regulate emotion, helps with sensory processing and assimilation of nutrients, all before day one of life. Studies even correlate the severity of birth complications with maternal stress profiles from within pregnancy. So here's how you can get in front of stress. Fortunately, emerging prenatal assessments, they can now quantify nervous system health through heart rate variability or HRV tracking, and it tracks both your rhythms and your baby's responses in real time. These scans measure variability between the heartbeat, which is an incredible indicator of the stress response and of resilience, and it shows critical clues about your baby's neurological growth. The higher HRV indicates wellness and flexibility later on, while a lower HRV reading, it reveals distress in the system that potentially could disrupt key developmental milestones later on in life. So whether you're preparing your birth plan or you're confronting some health issues, expectant mothers, they now have access to data-driven interventions like customized breathing practices, mindfulness training, and stress relief protocols to help benefit both them and the baby. So if you're intrigued by how HRV technology can empower expectant mothers, you can click the link below to access our comprehensive guide. It really is going to unpack everything that pregnant women need to know about managing stress to maintain nervous system health. Better yet, DM this video to all of your pregnant friends or those who are preparing for conception so they also have access to these proactive wellness steps and to this knowledge. The research definitely shows that investing the time and attention into regulating your nervous system is so important for your baby's health and into the next generation.